Well, good morning. This morning I come back up here to a waterfall that I was scoping out all summer long, hoping to come up here and get some fall foliage shots. But because it's been so dry, we don't have any water at the waterfall. So I present to you Upper Piney Falls with dismal flow. Yeah, that's right. There is no water coming over that waterfall. I got more water coming out of my kitchen sink than coming out of that right there. But we come down here to have a look. The colors are here. We're gonna see what we can find out. It's gonna be a challenging day of shooting down here. We'll just see what we can make of it all. Thanks for coming along today. Hope you enjoy the video. I changed locations down here and trying to get a composition with that tree because there is no water in the waterfall, okay? And we're gonna try to see what we can work out. I'm trying to get the reflection to be down in the water, and we're using a polarizer, but I may have to unpolarize one of the frames just to get the reflection to show up of that tree in the water. So we're gonna try those shots now. Well, here's the deal. I've shot very little, maybe got a few images right here. They're not very good. I'll get them home and get them in the computer and we'll do some editing, and I'll show a few of those in the video right now. Normally the waterfall would be seen in this photograph, but the flow is so low you could barely see it hitting the rocks. A lot of beautiful reflections in the water with the leaves there, and the colors in the trees really accented the photograph. So I kind of like these scenes after all. So I'm going to make my way back up to the top of this area up here and go back where the waterfall would be normally and walk behind it and see if I can find some composition there. It's not looking very good. Probably about a week late on the colors too. It's supposed to be a hard freeze tonight, so that'll probably pretty much do it for the fall around here. I'm not too sure about the rest of the area. Well, I started to make my way out and I came upon this shot right here, this scene this summer, and it's right behind me. And that tree right there is yellow now, which is even better. There's a little bit of green around it. And then the waterfall, well, the lack of a waterfall is right there in the picture. So I'm down here today with Ricky Smith, and he said that he's already shot this. In fact, he says that he shot everything to be shot that's down here. Well, I don't believe that, okay? Okay, I think he's full of it. I still think there's some shot. What? What'd you say? Oh, there's a guy right there. He said he could be wrong, okay? So I'm gonna turn the camera around. He's way over there. See him, his little blip on the screen. And he told me that I was in his shot, but I was just a blip and he could erase me. Well, there you go, Photoshop. Anyways, I took a couple images right here and I'll show those in the video now. I was kind of glad that I stopped to take this photograph. I like how the trees were changing colors, the green near the bottom of the waterfall, and just a little bit of color at the top. This waterfall is kind of hard to photograph without getting some of the sky in the image. So now that I showed those images, this one's for you, Tim. I'm looking at the camera now instead of my screen. I don't do that enough, so I'm trying to be more conscious of that. Anyways, we might go over to the lower Piney Falls area, to the Cascades. Like I said, there's not a lot of water, but maybe there's something over there. Could be some trees changing color or what have you. It's not too bad this morning. It's a pretty nice morning. The sun's coming out, so we better hurry up and get moving pretty soon. Yeah, there I was walking around like a big dummy with my headlamp on my hat. Just now noticed it. Anyways, I've come back here to the back side of this waterfall and found a little composition here.
And Ricky Smith's with me today. He's already shot this, but I'm gonna shoot it anyways because I kind of like it too. And he keeps saying he still ain't found what he's looking for down here. Well, he's been all over the whole place over here. I don't know why he can't find nothing. Been from one end to the other, Piney Falls. Anyways, it's pretty good. Sun's starting to come out now. It's starting to get harsh. I'm not too sure what we're gonna do. We're gonna head back to the cars or go check out the lower Cascades. But we're about finished up here. I'm gonna wrap it up. So we were just talking about different crop modes in cameras and how I think it was the R7 that Heather and Phil can do in-camera focus stacking and produce the image for you, which I thought was pretty cool. I think that's what I heard. Anyways, I didn't realize this, but on my Z6 II, I have these crop modes in there. So you got full frame, DX, 1:1, and 16:9. That's all they offer. So I did a couple comparison shots and I'm gonna take them home and put them in the computer. I really like the 16:9. It really looked good, and plus it's the same aspect ratio as the YouTube videos are, which I do a lot of that cropping when I'm doing my images, crop it down to the YouTube size so it all fits the full frame of the YouTube. I was playing around with the settings on my camera and went into the photo shooting menu and changed the image size area. And on the Z6 II, there are 4 options, being it's a full frame camera. There's full frame, DX, 1:1, and 16:9. So I tried all 4 of those as a comparison on one composition, and I'm going to pull those into the video and show those to you now.
This photograph was using the 16:9 crop mode in the camera menu. This photograph is the same composition but shot using the DX setting in the camera. And this final image was using the 1:1 square format in camera.
Well, it's getting a little bit past time down here. The sun's coming out and it's getting pretty bright. And being that there's no water today in the waterfall, we've pretty much taken all the compositions that we could find. It'd been a lot better if the water was flowing, but not today. And it is the fall. I wanted to get some fall color shots down here. Maybe next year it'll be a little bit better. So that'll about do it for Piney Falls in Grandview, Tennessee. So we finished up doing the fall color thing at the Piney Falls State Natural Area. Right there's a sign. And there was no water on the waterfall to speak of, but there was plenty of color down there, and we did some different compositions. It was really challenging to come up with some new stuff. We've been down here so much. Rick's been out here more than me, and he's, like he said, he shot about everything in it down here. But anyways, it was a good day. The sun has come out now, and we're gonna close this video out. So if you like this video and you like what I do, if you would please give me a subscribe. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers someday. Also too, if you want to keep up with my videos, just hit the little bell there and you'll get a notification on email. So again, thanks for coming along, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye now.